Hey YouTube, heading down the trail for another one-nighter. This time no rain, unlike last weekend. It's not going to be quite as cool tonight. It's going down in the low 50s, upper 40s. No chance of rain whatsoever. So I didn't bring a tarp. I had a tarp. I'm going back to that again. I've got a permanent campsite I've set up back down this trail. This is the trail leading off the back of my property. And going to what I refer to as Camp Dave. And I'll keep you posted. Make a couple videos through the evening. Brought a couple of knife toys with me to test out and see what's what. But anyway, looks like it's going to be a beautiful night. And I'll check back in a little bit later. Alright, so I made it to camp. As you can see, I brought the MSS out again. USGI modular sleep system. I don't have the Gore-Tex bivy in there because, again, I'm doing a hammock tonight, which is inside there. Probably more stuff than I needed for tonight, but it was already packed. That's my bug-out bag. And I love that little bag. I got it off eBay, put it together, got the pouches. Can't remember what it's called. I think it's a patrol bag. ACU Molly patrol bag, I believe. Got the K-bar. Got the saw fiber and a little saw gax. I'm gonna play around with that a little more tonight. And that's it. I'm gonna get everything set up. Hey everybody. So I'm set up. Need to go find some firewood. I'm here at Camp Dave, Camp VA Backpacker Dave, as I like to call it. Just show you real quick. Again, it's a United States Army issue. I think it's called a patrol bag. I gotta look it up. I don't remember, but it's just big enough for a nice bug out bag. It's got holes in the bottom, so it won't pool water. And if it doesn't have enough pockets for you, you can do what I did and add the little molly pouches. I got one for my fire starter, one for my first aid, and then I got canteen pouch on either side, one for cook, and one for like soap and stuff. Very effective, like it. But real quick, I wanted to show you the Warbonnet setup. I know I've done videos on this before, but I used the Hennessy last weekend thinking it was a bigger hammock, and after sleeping in it, realized it's probably a little bit smaller than this Warbonnet. Now, granted, I'm a big guy. I'm 6'2", currently losing weight. I'm down to 218. And this fits me very comfortably. I mean, don't get me wrong, there was enough room in the Hennessy Explorer for me, but this has a little bit more room in it, and I think that foot box makes a huge difference. The other thing I wanted to show you, I've got the double layer bottom in this hammock, meaning it's two pieces of nylon, and Brandon, the way he stitches it, it's stitched here for about 6 inches in the middle, which leaves you a pocket that you can put a pad or anything for insulating your back. And what I've got here, if you're car camping with a hammock, or if you're not hiking in for miles and miles and miles and don't mind carrying a little bit of extra weight, I don't know what the weight is on this, but I paid $19 for this. It's a synthetic 30-degree bag I got from Dick's, and I just slip it into this double floor in the hammock, and again it goes all the way up into the foot box, up in here, up just to where my shoulders are, and I sleep on top of that. And then I've got the modular USGI modular sleep system patrol bag, which is rated down to 30. Again, I'm going to be in the lower 50s, upper 40s tonight, so this will be plenty. And that really keeps me warm. Now, if it's getting really, really cold, I've been to, I think, about 15 degrees, same setup without an underquilt. But what I've done is I've taken a Thermarest foam cell pad, not the one that inflates with air, it's just the foam, and I've actually put it inside of this 30-degree bag, and I've stayed very, very warm. I didn't bring out a rain fly tonight because it's not going to rain, and I like the openness. Got a lot of mosquitoes going on though, because we've been getting a lot of rain, and of course the good old Thermarest pad. I just wanted to show that to you. Again, I like the Hennessy, but if I had to pick one, I would pick the Warbonnet. I like them both for different reasons, but overall, I find the Warbonnet more comfortable, easier to set up, and takes up less room in my pack, particularly if I'm not packing a tarp with me. And again, it uses this buckle system, which is very convenient. You don't have to worry about the diameter of the tree, because you just use how much ever strap you want, throw a carabiner on it, hook it up, you're good to go. So like I've got, a tree that's probably 10 inches diameter over here, and this one is bigger around than I am. And no fuss, no muss, just throw it up, good to go. And again, I've marked the foot end so I know when it's in the bag, and I've got the strap out that that's the foot, that's the head, and the zipper's going to be on this side. And again, when setting up a hammock, you want to make sure your head is slightly lower than your feet. And another thing that's different between the Warbonnet and the Hennessy, on the Warbonnet, you want to have about a 20 or 30 degree angle on the strap coming down from the tree on both sides for optimal comfort. You want to have, be able to do this even when you're in the hammock, get that much play in the ridge line for maximum comfort. Whereas on the Hennessy, I've noticed the tighter I have the line, the more comfortable it is. So that's where they differ. So I'm gonna go get some wood, cut it up, get a fire going. I actually packed in some beer and some sausages because I didn't walk in that far, obviously. I'm just on the back side of my property, getting away from electronics with the exception of my iPhone for the night. I'm gonna sit down here and chill by myself and do a couple reviews. So that said, I'll check back in with you a little bit later. So, got my wood all processed, got my candle in there, melt all the dead wax out of before I put the new candle in. Still really liking this SOG tomahawk. Again, I'm surprised by it. I thought it was going to be very gimmicky, but it processes wood very, very well. My fire pit, the Blackbird, Warbonnet Blackbird all set up for tonight. And I don't know what else to tell you, other than I'm going to start this fire up soon. And I'm going to chill out here in the woods all by myself. Gotta love this. Getting down here is Pope's Head. If you've been looking at my other videos, you can see that sandbar down there. It's actually a rock bar, not a sandbar, but it's completely exposed. Last Saturday when I got up, that was about 2 feet underwater. I still got to get my fly rod out here and see if there's any brookies out here. It gets pretty deep down that way. It's very shallow up this way, but whew. I love the woods. That said, remember, it's going to happen. It's going to happen out there. Be prepared. VA Backpacker Dave out. Bye-bye. Temperature has dropped off very nicely. Probably down around 50 right now. Got a nice fire going. Good base of coals. Candle lantern over there. And distance, there is the Warbonnet Blackbird, barely see it. My pack. Fire. Just chilling out here enjoying nature. What a beautiful night. I can hear the creek running in the background. Tree frogs, crickets, and the sound of my fire. And that is it. Of course, other than the iPhone. I'll check back in with you in a little bit.